Welcome back, everybody, to Falcon Plays Tharsis. Let me explain to you what's happening on the video right now. This is being recorded after the first run that ended in failure. I wanted to play the game for not only for my own satisfaction, because I really do enjoy the game, but at the same time I wanted to kind of get my IQ for the game up a little bit. In the process of doing that, I got really into a good run. As you can see over here, we're 2 weeks away from Mars, everybody's still alive, good amount of dice, and the hazards are kind of low. So here's what I figured I would do. I'm going to record this right here onwards to the very end. I'm going to do a second run for the series. And if in that second run we fail again, at the very least I'll have this video here to show off the ending to you guys. Now I do want to say there's probably multiple endings in this game, and I have gone down the cannibalistic route with this run. So I want to say that might actually trigger a bad ending if I had to wager a guess here, but we'll figure it out. And that's also assuming I, actually win. If I don't win, then that would be pretty terrible considering how well we're doing right now. We're only 2 weeks away from Mars. But let's get underway. Right now, I feel like I have a plan for this setup right here. And the plan's going to start off with Kayla Jones going into this module to begin with. Now, over here we have 26 repair, which is not a possibility, only 3 dice. I mean, the most we could probably roll is here, like an 18, but we're talking 3 6s. Number of the beast, yada yada yada. But I do have 3 assists as well. This also has an injury node, but it's fine because she's up to 4 HP. So my idea is to follow this up with the captain to restore some dice as well. But we'll talk about that a little bit later once we get to that point. Let's actually start off with a roll over here then. Oh yeah, Kayla Jones has indeed indulged in the human meteoroid, as you could probably see because of the red dice. So right now we have up to 11. We can bring this down to a 15. The 6 we definitely want to use for the repair. Now, we also have injury over here, but we have 2 more assists left over after the one we just triggered just now, right? And we also have 2 research points over here as well. We have a duct tape for 3 repair if we needed it as well, so we could definitely hold on to that one. Let's go ahead and do our other re-roll. Hope for no 2s or 4s. Well, I got my wish, but I got like a lower roll, really. 3 and a 1. So we could use these 4 to bring this down to a 16, or we could just go ahead and put these into the research project over here and get up to the sedatives and get close to the repair arm as well. Maybe do a shuffle if we felt like it as well. Here's what I plan we do. I'm going to go ahead and use the duct tape for 3 repair over here. Bring this down to a 17, and then I'll go ahead and put the 1 over here. And it's almost like we never really used it to begin with because we have the 2 research points left over yet again. Now with the 3 over here, let's think about, do we want to repair a little bit more, or do we just want to go ahead and drop this into research projects? If we do that, we could get suppression, but I'm not really too crazy about suppression at the moment. Or we could just do a shuffle as well and bring ourselves up to 2 points if I bring this back down. Or a 14. Well, considering I'm going to follow this up with the captain who has 4 dice, I feel he could probably do a 17 with 4 dice, but you know what? Let's play it safe. Let's bring this down to a 14 and finish the deployment over here. Okay. Captain. Now, the reason why I'm going to follow this up with the captain is because his ability, if we get a 5 or higher, an extra one anyway, we'll be able to get to 1+ die to every crew in the module, meaning he'll get 1 more die, and so will Kayla Jones over there as well, who's down to 2 now. So that could be pretty helpful. Let's go into our roll. No 2s or 4s, please. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Luckily, we had 2 assists left over, so that's going to play itself out right there. We'll use you for that. You're down to an 8. We have enough points right now to take care of this issue and not restore to die if we don't want to go down that path. What do you guys think? I feel like we should probably just go ahead and not risk it and get rid of this issue already. And with this event completed, we're down to only 3 impending damage of the 4 HP that we do have over here. And we have 2 more people left over. Great. Now, luckily for us... Oh, by the way, I should mention, I'm not using the specialist with this run. I unlocked the technician down here, Joy Lee. So we'll probably be using Joy Lee for the second run as well. I kind of like the technician. I believe her skill is... What is your ability again? +2 assists. So whenever you trigger her assist, or her ability, you'll get 2+ assists, which is actually pretty good. I like it more than the extra reroll. That's just me, though. But... her module over here has 2 voids. Mechanic has 4 dice, so... the thing is, if I get her out of here and just have her work on this one, we're going to take some HP damage on the way over there, and she only has 2 HP. So I say we hold off on that one. We'll use the mechanic to work on DCSU overrun over here. And I hope he could pull this off for us. As long as we avoid getting some 1s over here, we should be fine. Luckily, there's only really 1 issue. The only problem is we have no more assists anymore, so that could be a problem. So let's go ahead and roll. No 1s, my friend. Okay, ooh, we rolled out of that one. Perfect. We have 15 right now available, so immediately we could just get rid of this event already. And I kind of feel like we probably should, although Although, if I say no, we could go up to 9. And then toss this over here for 2 more HP to our ship. And if I felt really froggy about it too, I could go ahead and use this 5 on this and get up to 3 HP to our ship. This will bring us up to here. But you know what? We're so close to the end. I would really hate to lose now, so let's go ahead and not even gamble. Right now what I was talking about was more of a gambling turn. And you want to gamble early more than likely, but not towards the end where you're this close to, a good run over here. So, we only have 1 event left over, which happens to be 1 HP damage to the the hull of the ship anyway. I do have a feeling that Joy Lee should be able to do this for us. So let's go ahead and send her over here. You got 6 die. I know you have a couple of voids over here. This could be really hurtful to our rolls right now. If we get some voids, this could be a problem, but let's hope that we don't do that. Is there anything we can work with over here? I mean, we have to repair arm as well as a backup. Okay, let's not even worry about that until we get our rolls out here. Come on, no, I see a 2 already and a 4. Okay, that's gone. You know what? We have enough to clear this up right now. So, what I'm going to do is... oh, this is easy. Hold up. We have 8, 11. I was thinking about using these 3 guys over here if we had enough to clear this out, but we have 11 over here, and over here we have 12, so we'd be left over 1 HP damage over here still, or 1 more repair point left over. Because I was considering doing the 5 for the class ability to get 2+ assists going forward. Alternatively, I could use this now, get my assist, do another reroll, and hope for another 12. But you know what? No. Let's go ahead and clear this out now. So this will take care of the event, and we'll have 1 die left over for the research projects. We're up to 3 points now. And if we really wanted to, we could use suppression. More than likely, we'll end up re-rolling or just saving for a +3 ship in case it comes down to that. Let's go ahead and finish the deployment over here. And that's another turn with no more damage to the ship as well.
We've almost made it. After all we've been through, there's no turning back. It's a suicide mission. But then again, maybe it always was.
There you go. That's why you don't go to Mars, man. It's just way, way too far for us, apparently. So we have 1 week to Mars left over. Let's focus on getting our food stabilized. Let's put some energy into that. We'll have +1 food, and then we'll get 30% stress for both of these individuals here, who are no longer in the red marker. I've been doing pretty good in terms of managing the stress, as you can see over here. We're like, 1 week away from Mars, and not everybody's freaking out. So that could be pretty good. Or we could go down with this one, which is going to be -40 stress for everybody, which is really great. But they'll also lose, all of them will lose 1 die for the next turn over. This is going to be potentially our last round as well. I really hate having to put them in a situation where I'm going to stress them out, but the +1 food could be really useful for Kayla Jones next turn over to get her up to a 5 again. So I'm going to go with this one. So as you can see, Kayla Jones is the only one freaking out. Everybody else is pretty good though. Alrighty, not bad. And we'll use the food over on Kayla Jones. And there you go, Bob's your uncle. Everything's done. 1 week to Mars. How many events are we looking at here? Only 1? Okay, I've never been to this point, so 1 second here. Any crew inside flight control will descend into the landing module, but you must ensure that the ship is not destroyed. There is not enough fuel remaining to enter orbit, so there is only 1 shot at this. Those left behind will be remembered for their brave duty. Okay, so there's a sacrifice involved then. So we gotta get some people over there, and then maybe 1 person fixes the last module. I getcha. But you must ensure the ship is not destroyed. Well, wait a minute, it's not destroyed. We only have 1 HP damage coming in right now. So it's not gonna be destroyed in any way. Like, could I just send everybody over there? Crew in flight control will depart to Mars. The ship must survive the turn. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's perfect. We'll all take 2 HP damage. Oh, here's the problem. Somebody's gonna... If I was to send everybody right now over to here, potentially we would supposedly win, all of us. But our injury right here is going to be -2 health. It's not even a damage to the ship. It's -2 health for everybody. So what would happen would be Pascal and Jean would come over here and take 1 HP because they have to go through this injury issue, right? So they're going to be down to 2 HP over here in flight control. And if we don't clear this out, -2 health, meaning Joy Lee, Pascal, and Jean would die. The only person alive would probably be Kayla Jones, 1 HP left over. Alrighty, so somebody has to die so 2 people could survive, or 3 people in total. So 1 person has to go down for a fact. Alrighty. Well then, If that's going to be the case, we're looking at -1. We have an injury die over here. Here's the problem, guys. With Joy Lee, if we roll a 1, that could be problematic for her. So I think we have to heal this up with whoever has the most HP. So you know what, Kayla Jones, even though you're looking pretty good, you are the crazy one, honestly, too, now at this point. So Kayla, you're going to make the ultimate sacrifice over here. I'm going to send you over here. Let's go ahead and roll. We'll clear this issue up. Assist? Okay, doesn't really matter. And what we'll do now is just go ahead and clear this up. So we're looking at... Oh, you know what I could have done? Well, here's the other alternative. I could have done suppression, no movement damage, right? We could have done the suppression for no movement damage. We would have got everybody into that flight control with all their HP. So they would have gone down to 2 and then taken the injury from this module. That was going to give us a -2 health at the end of the turn. But it would still kill Joy Lee because we have no more HP for her. So, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't type of thing, right? So either way, somebody was going to die even have I gone with the suppression instead, it does seem, because of the HP that Joy Lee has. And this would have been -2. So yeah. One person was going to die. It doesn't matter who it was going to be. But this time around, apparently it was Kayla Jones. So this is repaired now. Let me go ahead and do this, just out of curiosity. We have a few extra dice anyway. We have 5 over here. We could repair the ship if we wanted to. I don't think it really matters at this point, right? Let me just finish my deployment here. Yeah, I don't think it really matters at this point. Joy Lee, over to flight control. Do you have to roll dice over here? Oh, you do. I get the feeling it could have been possibly a way to save maybe all of them with the right train of thought over here. Like, yeah, you know what could have worked out? Maybe if I brought Joy Lee over here, hang out, and then Kayla Jones would have followed up and used her ability to heal everybody +1. That would have been given Joy Lee like 3 HP as opposed to 2. And that would have had her survive this module. So everybody could have survived had I thought that one out thoroughly beforehand. Kayla Jones could have saved Joy Lee. But now Kayla Jones is going to die. Alrighty, well, you know, I gave it a try. There's no more moving of Kayla Jones anyway, so she's basically done speed. Let's go ahead and do our rolls over here. Not like it really matters at this point. Roll again. And there you go. We have a 5 over here too. Finish deployment. Yeah, go ahead and... Well, whatever, just hang out here if you want. Finish deployment. Leave module. Alrighty. Yeah, so I really could have saved everybody just now. I just realized that too late, unfortunately. I keep forgetting about the doctor's ability to heal people on the fly. That's one of my big issues sometimes when I start talking and doing the commentary. I do forget some of the skills that people have, which is always a lot easier when you play this off camera than you do it on camera because you're over here talking and not really considering every single option that you would if you're being really silent about the entire thing. So just go ahead and roll, finish your deployment. Doesn't really matter at this point. And... Pakal down here. That's unfortunate. I could have actually beaten this with everybody in here. That's really, really unfortunate. Oh well. It happens. Finish deployment. Alrighty. So this should be the end.
There were times I thought we'd never make it. Times I doubted it would even be here if we did. But there it is at last. Mars. It's time to learn the truth. The moment we made contact with the anomaly, all the pain and horror of our journey washed over us. A journey we made countless times. A journey we've never made before. A journey we'd make forever.
as I mentioned, I do believe there's probably multiple endings for this game, and that's probably the bad one, maybe because we went down the cannibalistic route, maybe because we didn't save everybody. I mean, the whole, at least to me, this whole seems like a purgatory type of thing, you know? Like, they talk about, like, doing the same thing over and over, forever, never done it before. I'm not sure. It's a really interesting premise for a story. I really do enjoy it, and I wish I could sit here and just theorize with you guys, but can't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing a second run over here. I'm gonna try to keep that one without cannibalism and try to get everybody alive, or do we just go and try to get all 4 people alive and go down cannibalistic routes? Because let me tell you, the cannibalism is really useful sometimes as well. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna do a second run and we'll figure out how we do with that one. This is the ending that I'm aware of. I have a feeling there's probably more of them, but I'm not really 100% sure. But I could really figure, because that was kind of like more of a up-in-the-air type of ending itself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support us a lot. I will catch you next time.